got football. Obviously the Miami Dolphins, well, actually a negative. No, they traded Jaylen Waddle to the Denver Broncos. They're about $175 million dead in cap space. What the hell is going on in Miami? I mean, Malik Willis just signed a deal in Miami, a 3-year deal, and already nothing to work with. It seems to me they just tanking for what, Arch, or for somebody in the 2027, 2028 NFL draft.
Jeremiah Smith.
Jeremiah Smith. I mean, you cut Tua, and because of that, look how much money, $99.2 million.
Oh,
I mean, you moved on from Mike McDaniel. You cut Jaylen Waddle. You're now about $175 million in cap space. It's going to take some hell. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's Carter like champ with his diet. It's going to be hell for Miami just in order for them to get through cap hell. But as for Denver, I like it. It helps out Bo Nix's chances in terms of growth and development. I truly believe if Bo Nix had played in the AFC Championship game against the Patriots, they would have won and advanced to the Super Bowl. Not saying they would have won it, but I do think they would have won the AFC Championship game. Not the Super Bowl, the AFC Championship game. For Miami, even if you get draft picks or whatever, you're still in cap hell. So BRF or champ, whoever goes first. I think Denver won this one because they get themselves a target to help them out. But what are y'all thoughts?
Miami has to hit on every draft pick. They can't miss at this point. You cannot,
especially with that cap hell situation.
Boy, they in the deepest bowels of hell. That's that white fire right there. So yeah, they in the lake of fire. Hey, they got smited and got tossed into the fiery pit. Right now, they have 2 first-round picks. They have a second-round pick. They have 4/3, a 4th, a 5th, and 2 7ths. And yeah, they're gonna have to hit on every last one of them. They're gonna have to hit. As far as Denver is concerned, they won because right now that puts them in a better position on the offensive side of the ball. They already had the defense in order to get everything done. Now, they've gotten more offense. So you got to ask yourself, does this make them the prohibited favorite right about now in the AFC, especially in the AFC West at this point? They wouldn't have gotten a Jaylen Waddle. They have a Courtland Sutton. They have the tight end. They have the running backs that's capable. And they have an offensive-minded head coach along with that great defense. So you got to ask yourself, is this their time at this point? Can they, get themselves can they have a championship pedigree once again? So you got to ask yourself that. And it's something about Sean Payton in year 4. There's something about Sean Payton in year 4. Remember, he got
Super Bowl.
He got
to the Super Bowl, won that Super Bowl in year 4. Yeah, I know.
So he got to New Orleans in 2006. By 2010, that ring erased everything that the New Orleans Saints had been to. Got to give him credit where credit is due on that. So, look, year 4. Now you have another receiver. You got another weapon to go with Courtland Sutton, the running backs, and that good offensive line you got. It's Super Bowl or bust at this point. It really is a Super Bowl or bust. You already proved you can get to the AFC Championship. But Denver won. They have the coaching. They have the players. They have the quarterback. It's just only a question of if you can do it. Because at the end of the day, play has to be played on that field. It's not played on the offseason. It's not played in the locker room. It's not played on Madden. Shout out to New York Jets. It's not played on Madden Radio. You got to play on that field.
It's definitely in terms of scheme and fit, but Miami, you better hit it with them draft picks because you sure as hell don't have cap money to help you or save you. You sunken. BRF.
I was about to do the okay. From number standpoint, what are the draft picks that the Miami Dolphins hold right now in terms of numbers? Like particularly those first round picks. Where are they at in the first round?
All right, I already got it up for you. They have the number 11th overall pick and the number 30 overall pick, and the second round pick they have the number
with the Miami Dolphins at the for the Miami Dolphins. They should get Carnell 11. Tate. They're gonna. I don't think Carnell. I don't know if Carnell Tate drops to 11, you have to take him. I don't think he's gonna drop. I don't think.
He may be higher in the draft. He's definitely gonna be like in the top 7 or top 8. Yeah. But you have to get a wide receiver, whether him or Lemon from USC.
Yeah, it's him. I feel like the first round receivers right now for me are probably Carnell Tate or probably Mekhi Lemon. You're looking at the Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. I feel like those are the 3 that jump off the page for me right off the bat. I think you got to get one of them with that 11th overall pick. I'm looking at wide receiver 11 for Miami, and then 30. I'm probably looking at some offensive line help with that 30th overall pick with Miami. Yeah, like what the fuck going on in Miami, bro? Like, man, like it's like if I'm Malik Willis and I'm looking at what they're doing, I'm like, you just gave me $67.2 million over the next 3 years, and you gonna trade and cut my 2 best wide receivers? What we doing? And the crazy thing about it is now Devin A-Chain is in trade rumors himself. So it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But yeah, this is a clear win for the Denver Broncos because what Jaylen Waddle's going to do for that offense, you have him, you have Troy Franklin on the outside. I think, honestly, what this does, this puts Courtland Sutton in the slot. He's still a good enough route runner. He's more he's like a big body that can kind of get to
Don't forget Marvin Mims.
Oh, I love Marvin Mims. He's an X Factor player for me. But I'm looking at it from the standpoint of the top 3 receivers. You put Courtland Sutton in the slot. I think he's a big body. He's good as far as finding openings in the zone and zone coverages and all of those stuff. I think he's perfect for the slot in this situation now. And then I think they were able to keep J.K. Dobbins. You have him and R.J. Harvey in the backfield. That's a hell of a duo. You still have that good offensive line. We already know what that defense is. That defense is top 3 in football, along with Seattle and Houston. They're the 3 best defenses in football. Let's not hold back. Let's just keep it 100. So I really love this for the Denver Broncos. I love it. I feel like this makes them the prohibitive favorites in the AFC West again. If this doesn't make them the prohibitive favorites in the AFC, I feel like if Bo Nix is able to stay healthy throughout, because I'm kind of with you, PSP. I think the AFC Championship game we're writing a different tale if Bo Nix is able to play in this game, and even still, Jarrett Stidham, shout out to him. He played a heck of a game in that snowstorm in the AFC Championship game. That was more
Sean Payton's fault in that AFC Championship game because I felt like he decided to go for it on 4th down. But you have to understand the circumstances. That was with Jarrett Stidham at quarterback. And it wasn't even snowing that much until later in the game. You could have just get your points. Your defense did everything it could to hang in that game. And again, like with Bo Nix, and the reason why I keep bringing up Bo Nix, look, I am not in any way saying that Bo Nix is an elite or franchise quarterback. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he's a good enough quarterback that you could win with. Without Bo Nix, okay, everyone kept saying Bo Nix is the weakest link. All right, Bo Nix is gone. All right, let's see what somebody else could do at QB. And guess what? Jarrett Stidham, to his credit, he did well. He hung in as much as he could, but it wasn't enough. Bo Nix had 8 game-winning drives, I think, in that season. We keep talking about Caleb Williams being clutch. Bryce Young being clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Nix is also clutch as well. And matter of fact, let's not act as if Bo Nix was all that bad because even though I'm happy that my guy Jaden Daniels won Offensive Rookie of the Year, late in that season, Bo Nix was making a compelling case. Matter of fact, BRF, I said that Jayden Daniels, Offensive Rookie of the Year. So did Champ. You were like, not just yet. Bo Nix is starting to heat up. And then you decided to change your mind until the Atlanta-Washington game.
The Atlanta, that season, the Atlanta-Washington game did it for me. It clinched it for Jayden Daniels. Just his ability, his feel for the game. When Atlanta was making that run, and they really couldn't put him away when you felt like they were about to, and Jayden Daniels just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and take this game over," and then he throws a touchdown to Zach Ertz to win it. But yeah, Bo Nix just presents so many more matchup problems for defenses. I felt like it would have gave the New England Patriots a lot more headaches as opposed to Jarrett Stidham, who played well. But Bo Nix just gives you that extra that you need as a QB1 in order to go out there and win, and basically go out there and win you a football game. So I'm on that edge too, as far as like, could Denver have one with Bo Nix? I absolutely think Denver probably would have one with Bo Nix. But I like this move as far as what Jaylen Waddle is going to be able to do. It gives him.
Oh, absolutely.
He comes in. He's immediately wide receiver one. Gives him a really good. He's easily their best all-around receiver. He's an amazing deep threat. We saw that with Miami, but he's also good. He's an amazing route runner. He does everything. Intermediates, short, like intermediate routes, drag routes, your comebacks, screens. You can use Jaylen Waddle. Exactly. You can use Jaylen Waddle in a plethora of ways, and he is yak. He is a threat to go to the house whenever he touches the ball. And honestly, it's something that the Denver Broncos really need as a true wide receiver one, someone who can just do it all. And it just opens the door, and you're going to see that depth now with the wide receiver core. I think you can, like I said, you put Courtland Sutton in the slot. You have Troy Franklin on the outside. He could be your other deep threat, or if you want to move him in the slot, that's fine as well. And then, hey, like you said, PSP Marvin Mims, another amazing deep threat who's good in a multitude of ways as well, not only on the offensive side of the ball, but on
he's also really good with the deep threat as well. Exactly. I would know because he went to my school, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. And I also think with Sean Payton, look, as long as you have a competent quarterback, and I think Bo Nix is competent enough, you fine, and you still have the defense intact. So that's what's going to be the thing. I think for Denver, it has to be at least to the Super Bowl, because Kansas City, even though they've done their homework in the free agency so far with Kenneth Walker, huh?
Oh, I was just saying, no, I love that move, Casey, getting Kenneth Walker.
Yes. And also
that made so much sense in so many different ways.
And also, and we're going to talk about Kansas City in just a second. We still got to wait. The Chargers, even though their issues is with the offensive line, they did lose one of the pass rushers who's now with Washington. I think Washington, I'm feeling really optimistic with Washington. We've had a really productive offseason. I mean, there's them, Carolina, unfortunately for you, BRF and Champ, New Orleans. They've had a productive offseason as well, too. The Raiders. I think the team, to me, like I said, who didn't do so well in free agency was the Colts, because you overpaid Alec Pierce. Meanwhile, with the Steelers, Michael Pittman, the former wide receiver, he ended up going to the Steelers for a 3-year, $60 deal, and you also get Rico Dowdle to move on from Gainwell. But back to Denver, I think this helps Denver's chances as far as with the offense. I think if you give Jaylen Waddle, Bo Nix, the difference between Bo Nix and Tua is that not only Bo Nix is more athletic, Bo Nix has a bigger arm. So I think that can also open up the floor for the passing attack. So I think if that works, and plus you got the running game going. I mean, who was the rookie running back? I think it was RJ Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yes. And look, Denver, this helps their chances. Whoever thought that Bo Nix, of all people, would not only outperform Josh Allen, but beat him?
Yeah.
We picked Buffalo. It was unanimous. All of us, we picked Buffalo because this would be the best opportunity for Josh Allen to win. And Josh Allen committed 5 turnovers in that game. Bo Nix only 1. We can talk about the controversial play in overtime, but at the same time, Bo Nix, when it counted most, delivered the goods. So I think Denver won this one. As for Miami, you have to hit it on the nail with these draft picks because obviously with the cap money situation, that's hell.